It's October the 17th, 2017. Time to recap our trading for the day. We'll start with our disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation will be made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, here we are with the E-mini. We had a 53-55 buy and then a 50-52 buy. So this was buy 2 is down here. The low's 52 and a quarter. So far we have 4 points. Looks like it's going to try to extend the range up higher. Value area high, RTF. Value area low, RTF. Value area high, RTF. Value area low, RTF. Don't get up here on this one. Value area low, RTF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now our homework does a lot of the work for you. Right here, when we look at this, are we seeing a trending market? Or are we seeing a bracketed market? So coming right into the market, you know what strategy to adopt, and software does a lot of the work for you, making the tough calls. So you are working a bracketed strategy. So it's okay to sell up here, okay to buy down here with our setup. So here we have a setup, here we have a setup. Right here we don't have a setup. There is no setup there. Here we have a setup. Here we have a setup. Right here we have a setup. And we don't get in. There are setups there to the short side, but we're working the value area high and the value area low. And that's what you have to do if you're going to prosper in trading. You have to say trending, bracketed market. Trending, I'll trade the S's and the B's. Bracketed markets, I'll trade the value area high and low and not worry about it. Inside, can you believe we have an inside day so far? I mean, look at the range we had yesterday and look at the range that we have right now. So F1 says find a place to trade it. Leaning B, spend some time here. We can change that. We can move it around. I mean, that's just not a lot to work with, folks. So going to find ourselves in the same situation we were this morning. Sell failure to take out 56, 58. I think if we get through that, we can bounce it up. So then we'll go 63, 65 for sell 2. On the buy side, 51, 53, and 45, 47. News tomorrow. Housing starts. Written like the Arab world there, 1.17. Permits, 1.23. And crude, heating oil, and gasoline. That news can impact the market. We had a pretty good housing price index today, bigger than I thought it was going to be. God, I hate it when that happens, don't you? But we'll don't have a lot of really change the overall market news tomorrow. Well, I hope the docs have, through process of elimination, we're going down through their protocols. So, gone from a fully healthy male that they didn't want to put on antibiotics or steroids, eliminated the 2 previous possibilities. Now I'm on antibiotics and steroids. So, hopefully that will get rid of this. But I'm allergic to bactricin or bactotracin topically, and so my body is overreacting to that, and then there's a possibility I have another infection related to something around the eye. So I'm holding my breath this time. I hope it works. Okay, on the note, lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. So much of medicine these days, what they do get right every time is the billing. They don't miss out on that. It's just try this, if it doesn't work, we'll try something else, and hopefully the third time's the charm here. Okay, we had a 15 to 19 sell this morning. We'll just keep it 15 to 19, sell 1. 23, 27, sell 2. Actually, I had a 15 question mark, then a 19 to 23 sell. Don't want to overstate my ability to predict the future. And on the buy side, we had a 9 to 13. The low is 7, so we'll make 5 to 9 buy 1. And 29.01 buy 2. Looking at the 30-year. Okay, we had the buck to 04 as resistance. We'll just keep it. 7 to 11. 15 to 19. Don't think we can break it out without some help from E-mini. Had a good day trading the bond today. The setups worked exactly as advertised. So we have a little support here at 21, and then at 25, and then at 28. So we'll make 24, 28, number 1. 17, 21 buy 1. 9 to 13 buy 2. Have to go to a funeral tonight. The gentleman, Fred Stevens, was 96 years old, and what a life he led. Just the really just the type of guy you wanted to do business with. Just as gracious and honest as he could be. And he's been retired for several years, but got around well up here until this last 6 or 7 months. Had a heck of a life, and we will celebrate that tonight. Okay, lower high, lower low on gold. Find a place to sell it. That's the way we were working it today. Okay, may have rejected prices below 86, so we'll make 84, 86 buy 1. Thanks, Charles. It was neat. We're good friends with his daughter and her husband, and with the kids, of course, but it's been fun to watch that family grow. But you can't be too sad about Fred's passing. Of course, we'll miss him, but just really just a very, very nice guy and a good guy to do business with. There's a lot of people out there that these days you don't want to do business with, but it's nice to have those old school values. You know what you're getting into before you get into it, as opposed to, oh God, what did I just do? So gold, I think the sell side first, getting short against 90 is probably the better trade, and then if we can't bust the 86 level, we can think about getting long. Okay, tonight we have the APIs. Tomorrow we have the EI inventory report in crude. See, crude had a nice little comeback today. And, you know, a lot of people might bemoan the fact, oh, God, just have big traders coming in and crashing the market and bombing it. But that really, really works out well for us. Lower high, lower low, so can't hold 52 level, we can get short for a place to sell it. And I know when you first start out, volatility can be a pretty scary thing because you know how much money you've lost and you see how much money you can lose doing that, and then it compounds the effect. But with a little understanding, you can make volatility your friend. And that's what we're trying to do right here. First sell 52, 52 and a quarter. Second sell 52, 50, 52, 75. On the buy side, 51, 50, 51, 75, buy one. And 51, 51 and a quarter, buy two. That was pretty much where we were today. A little higher starting out on the sell side. So we've brought ourselves in a... Actually, I don't think we did. I think those are the same numbers we had this morning. Exactly. Well, no, it's 52 even, 52.25. On the buy side, they're the same. Okay, on the E-mini, is anybody going to tell me what's going to happen tomorrow in the E-mini? I mean, longer term, it's a pretty easy play. Just buy it and go trade other markets. We've already covered that. The euro, lower high, lower low. One of the articles today pointed out the fact that only so many trillion left of stimulus for the market. Then what's the ECB going to do? Okay, so lower high, lower low. So you can see there's probably pretty good support down here at 1750. And right now we got a pretty clean break in the market at 1875. And it tends to trade 1 to 2 points. When it gets quiet, it'll trade a point. So this F1 screen says find a place to sell it. And our F2 screen did sell this morning. Market comes to balance. We get a move out of the middle in J period. So here we are, 1815, 1825, sell 1, 1840, 1850, sell 2. On the buy side, 80 to 90, buy 1. 50 to 60, buy 2. And that does it for this October the 17th. I'll see you bright and early in the morning, and I'm not looking for any interruptions tomorrow, and hopefully the eye is a heck of a lot better. Needs to get there. It's driving me bat. I'm out of here.